certainly happy to announce that we have selected the team that is going to help us in terms of building the third crossing project. And that team is made up of a partnership of Peter Kiewit Sons Engineering and SYSTRA International Bridge Technologies. So, congratulations. We started this procurement journey about 7 months ago, and I can certainly say that it was a very comprehensive, some might even argue an exhaustive effort to try to get to this point in time, but I think it was well worth it. And I can certainly stand in front of you today and tell you with the utmost confidence that we have found the best of the best team to deliver this project for the City of Kingston. We had 7 teams that had submitted proposals for this work, and I certainly want to thank each of those 7 teams for their interest in this project. Putting a proposal together of this nature doesn't come without an awful lot of effort, and so we are certainly thankful for each and every one of those teams for the work that they have done. That being said, Kiewit had certainly offered us by far and away the best proposal. The team is very excited with all aspects of the proposal that they provided us. We have a team here that has an awful lot of experience and qualifications to deliver this project. Lots of big major infrastructure projects across the country. And a couple of very good examples of that are the Portman Bridge, which many will know spans the Fraser River near Vancouver, British Columbia. Also another significant bridge crossing on the 825, which is a highway near Montreal and Quebec. And so we're certainly looking forward to them bringing their expertise as we are looking to build the third crossing project here in Kingston. You know, the other thing that impressed us with the Kiewit proposal was how this particular team has worked so well together on many of their past projects. They were able to show us how team members from Kiewit, Hatch, and SYSTRA have worked together on many of these projects in the past. And even more importantly, how they were going to work to integrate the city team for the really successful delivery of this project. We were impressed by many of the considerations that they have offered us in terms of how to find cost savings for this project. And those cost savings coming in a bunch of different ways. It may be looking at different efficiencies in the design, different ways in which the construction of the bridge can be done, and really doing that in a very innovative and collaborative manner. Also impressed us on the schedule. So the ability to deliver this project within the 3-year construction phase that we've indicated, and that is going to certainly be helpful in keeping us within the requirements of our grant funding agreements with both the province and the federal government. And last but not least, and certainly a very important piece for us in our considerations, was how this team was going to work with us in terms of that continued outreach with the community. And that community being made up of some of the major project stakeholders, like Parks Canada, making sure that we can continue our work with some of the interested Indigenous communities, and certainly making sure that we can get an awful lot of information out to the public on this project. And equally as important are some of those near neighboring communities that are going to be impacted during the 3-year construction period. So we were very impressed with the qualifications and the thoughts they were bringing around that aspect of the project. So in addition to that announcement, I also wanted to talk a little bit about the project delivery model. And so many of you may recall that when Council made the decision to move forward with this project back in June of last year, staff spoke about the project delivery model, which is referred to as IPD, or Integrated Project Delivery. Integrated Project Delivery is a model that is really starting to get more traction in the industry because people are seeing this as a model that really is going to help to bring projects in on schedule and under budget. There's a very good track record of success with this particular delivery model. At the heart of it is really this idea of deep collaboration. And that's what I think we're very excited about, is the opportunity to work in a very has to be deeply integrated into that process. Bearing in mind that many of the city staff that have been involved in this project, we bring about 10 years of collective knowledge. So we're really looking forward to bringing that knowledge in terms of trying to find those opportunities for innovations and cost savings with the project. So now that we have made the announcement of the successful team, the next steps are basically to hit the ground running. I'm happy to announce that we've already started that process a couple of weeks ago, but we've got an awful lot of stuff lined up for the fall of this year. To give you a flavor of some of those things, they're going to be looking like additional field investigations. So we need to do some more geotechnical investigations of the river corridor. We're going to be doing some more environmental surveys. We're also going to be looking at some early site preparations. So that'll be looking like identifying some of the equipment and material laydown areas for the project, starting to think about where to position site offices, starting to look at some of the early utility relocations that are going to be needed primarily on the west shore of the river. But also important, as I mentioned earlier, is really starting to get that stakeholder engagement. And one of those obviously goes without even mentioning is I continue the relationship with Parks Canada, which is a major stakeholder on this project, the interested Indigenous communities, and certainly looking forward to that ongoing collaboration and engagement with the Kingston public. And so to that end, we really want to continue to hear from the public on this project. Our intention is to get as much information out as we can. Be very deliberate in terms of the type of engagement that we see as opportunities on this project. To that end, the project team has recently launched a new website, so I encourage you, if you haven't had a chance to see the new project website, to take a look at that. And also a City of Kingston Get Involved page. So that really is an opportunity to ask questions of the project team, and we want to try to get as much information out as we possibly can. So, last but not least, I want to thank the Kiewit Hatch and SYSTRA team for the work that they have done to date. Our journey to get to this point has certainly been exhaustive, but I'm happy that we're here today. And we certainly welcome you folks to the Kingston community. Equally to the city project team, I couldn't be more proud to be working with a group of people like you. Dan Franco, Alan McLeod, Holly Wilson, Holly Saunders, Marie Bartlett, and Scarlett Isles, who unfortunately isn't here today. She's enjoying some vacation time in Ireland. But those people are basically the city side of the equation here, and I'm very happy to be working with them. So thank you for that. With that said, I'd like to invite His Worship Mayor Brian Patterson to come up and offer a few words.
Thank you very much, Mark, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is very exciting to join you here today as we mark a key milestone in the Third Crossing project, as we officially announced a new partnership with Team Kiewit and Hatch and SYSTRA, working together with our city staff to take on the construction of the Third Crossing. I can tell you right away that one of the things that impressed me the most was the track record, credibility and experience that this team brings to the table. That you guys have worked on bigger bridges than the Third Crossing. You've worked on them successfully, brought them in on time and on budget. And I know that that's one of the big considerations for our community. And the fact that you went further than that and brought in additional ideas for cost savings to even bring this project in under budget. This is the sort of thing that I know is really capturing the community. And so we're excited to follow it. It's a big political issue. This is something that we've talked about for many years, and to see it take shape is going to be really exciting. I know as we move forward for the construction phase of the project, this is going to mean hundreds of jobs for our community, millions of dollars in economic impact, and for people to be able to see this bridge take shape, to be able to connect our community in a new and exciting way is fantastic. So I just want to add my personal thanks, certainly to the winning team, Kiewit, Hatch and SYSTRA. We look forward to working with you. A big thanks to Mark and his team at the city for all their work in choosing the winning team. A big thank you to the federal and provincial governments. Again, I'm always going to throw this thank you out because without their support, this project would not be possible. A big thank you to City Council for all their work and support in greenlighting this project, and of course to members of the community on both sides of this issue, all the questions, the ideas, the concerns that have moved forward to make sure that this bridge is the very best it can be. And I look forward to that continued engagement in the weeks and months and years to come. So thanks very much.